76.1 InterFM, Tokyo's #1 music station. And thank goodness that was a rock and roll song. Otherwise, the Grand Funk, they'd throw me out of here. It's Mark, Don, and Mel. Hello. Once again, thanks for coming.
Hey, it's kicking Kurt Common.
I'm a little bit nervous because you guys are like, gods in my eyes.
Well, that's good. From Flint.
Yeah, from Flint, Michigan. Do you still live there?
No, Mel and I got wise and we moved north in northern Michigan. And Brewer, something happened to him and he moved south.
I live in Florida.
I can tell, but a little bit tan.
He's a little closer to the sun.
Yeah.
Hey, well, let's talk about your reunion. You're back together. So what brought this on? Why the reformation of Grand Funk Railroad?
I needed to hit my head some more. I needed to bang my head on the drum a few more times.
Actually, the climate of music is, there's always like a departure from the basic roots rock and roll, which we cut our teeth on the roots rock and roll stuff with the Motown and soul influence. Being from Flint, Michigan, you know about this. And we couldn't do some of this other music that's been around and, people have tried to conform to and have embarrassed themselves doing so. But it always comes back to the roots of rock and roll. And I believe the climate of music is now, there's enough format out there, classic rock and what have you, with the new this format of, the grunge music and this new music that the kids are, it sounds like garage band stuff, and that's where Grand Funk comes from. Our roots were garages and basements and side porches and, parties and that's where we, played and now we feel like it's a good time for Grand Funk. It's been long enough, 21 years.
21 years, wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And so we're back, and people that have showed up at the concerts, it's been very good because not only our fans from our heyday are there, but they're kids and new kids that are, showing up because we're getting some play on alternative radio in the States.
Wow.
And
so 3 generations.
Along with, Jimi Hendrix and Zeppelin and it's like Steve Miller Band. Grand Funk is in rotation on some of the alternative stations, so we're attracting that new crowd as well.
Back in full force and looking very good, and Don having a lot of hair. I'm really jealous of you. I mean, it's a little bit.
You notice, down. Mel, he didn't say that you and I had a lot.
Hey, well, let's play one of your songs, and maybe people who are listening right now who aren't familiar with Grand Funk, we can introduce them, And this is called "We're an American Band," and they are American Band in Japan on 76.1 InterFM. 76.1 InterFM, Grand Funk. We're an American band and hanging out at 76.1 InterFM. I was just talking to the guys. Is it cool to hear the song on the radio still?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, huh?
Positively.
And Don, if you could speak a little bit closer to the microphone.
Yes, Don, get up there on that microphone.
Get up. Don't be shy.
I don't need a whole lot of money. I don't need a big fine car.
He's speaking.
I got everything that a man could want. I got more than I could ask for. Boom, boom. I don't have to run around. I don't have to stay out all night.
Take up the time.
'Cause I got me a sweet loving woman, and she knows just how to treat me right. So my baby, she's all right. So my baby, clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful. She's some kind of wonderful.
You know that she is.
She's some kind of wonderful. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Oh, okay. You're not shy at all, are you? You're the drummer, and as I said before, I saw you in concert, a while back, about 16 years ago, and during your drum solo, it looks like you're banging your head on the drums.
It really looks like it.
See, but I used to have real big hair.
Really?
And so when I'd throw my head down, the hair would come down and hit the drum. I wasn't really hitting it, but the hair would.
Most of the time he wasn't.
There were times I hit it. Blood would come out, you know.
The blood would come out and run down his face.
Cool, man.
Cool, yeah.
Wait a second, we can do it.
Big time wrestling.
Say it again. What happened when you hit the drums?
Blood would come out.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to have a little Japanese about the gig coming up tomorrow next week. If you could step up to the mic.
Miko, she's going to tell us all about it.
グランドファンクレイロードのコンサートが行われます。6月21日土曜日、明日、赤坂ブリッツ7時、24日中野サンプラザ7時、25日中野サンプラザ7時、ただいま CN プレイガイド 03-5802-9999 でただいま受付中です。
Very good Japanese.
All right.
That was great. Did you understand what she said? She said, yeah, that's exactly what she said.
Be square.
Okay, I want to thank you very much for coming today. We're going to play one more of your songs, but is there anything you want to say to the listening audience in Japan?
If you want to have fun, come on down to the show tomorrow night and rock with Grand Funk, the original rockers.
And it's great to be back in Japan.
Yes.
We love it.
Okay, let's play Locomotion, okay?
Arigato gozaimasu.
All right, woo, good Japanese. Grand Funk on 76.1 InterFM.